consistent from the get-go. Their fight and competitive level has been tremendous. It's just how good are we going to be on the day? What's our decision-making like? How well do we do as a staff to prepare them? And overall, just really proud of what they've done. They've been so consistent in that area, which is all you can ask for. That's a controllable, and they've done a tremendous job of that.
Katie had some really nice saves toward the end. I know she's had a really strong start to the season, but what did you think of her today, and what's impressed you most about her?
It's her consistency. Like she makes plays. She never panics. She's always in control. Obviously, what Allie's done in the past and what Katie stepped into this year. She's always confident, always composed, and that helps the team in front of her take a deep breath and be like, she's got her back. And they do a lot in front of her, but she cleans up what they don't. She's been a big part of our success for sure.
Anything that impressed you today on the defensive side of things?
I mean, just some key blocks in there. At the end, players stepping up to block shots. Obviously, competing for balls in the 6 on some of the corners and dead balls. Like they're competitive fight, putting themselves in positions, not backing away, stepping up to make plays, and that's Katie included in all that. And, would have liked to have done a little bit better job managing the amount of corners, the amount of shots they got at the end, but we know that's the game, right? It's going to change at the end. They're chasing it, they're sending numbers forward, but we stepped up and found a way to keep it at 2-1.
Do you have any injury updates on Shea or timeline for her to get back?
I'm still looking at that. I think a little bit of a step back this week, so we'll see how that goes, but kind of see where we are. But right now, it's a little bit week to week. We got to get some more information and go from there.
Was it related to either of her previous knee injuries, or is it something different?
I think it's kind of been season-long-ish a little bit, so it's nothing new necessarily. It's just accumulation of things. So we got to see how it goes.
No, Leah pulled that one from deep for the first goal of the game. What was going through your head when you saw her line up for that one?
I mean, we've talked about taking some shots from distance, and she took it to heart and obviously hit a bomb from distance, which she's capable of. You see her hit some big balls from the back, but usually not towards the goal. So she took the space and it was there and struck the ball really well. I mean, it was a well-taken goal, and keeper got a hand to it, but with it hit that hard, not enough. So you take goals any way they can come, and you miss some other ones, but that was one we'll celebrate for a while.
What's the biggest thing you want to see maybe improve from now to Friday?
Yeah, I talked about it earlier, our consistency, right? You look at the first half, we were really good. They really dominated the game after the first 10 minutes, had complete control of it. Obviously go up 2-0, had control, and then fatigue, and we got to be better at managing it in those moments. But I think that's the next challenge for our group, is to be able to manage all 90 minutes from a decision-making standpoint. But like I said, if we can live with some decisions, if our competitiveness and stepping up in those moments, we can live with some of the decision-making. So proud of them for that.
The team seemed to be really connected today, especially with passing connection and things like that. Do you think that the cohesiveness of everyone together is something that's been built up over the season and it's getting better?
Yeah, I mean, that's who we are. It's our identity, and it's something we've talked about for the better part of 18 months, and they've been really consistent with it. So they know the expectation, put themselves in good places, the composure and confidence they have on the ball. And that's the part that's challenging at times. You have teams that they ramp up their pressure. You got a little fatigue. We're not getting into the spots we need to. Our touch is a little off. Makes it harder for us to keep the ball. It's not an excuse. We got to continue to put them in those environments and trust them. And they did a good job of mixing it up. So it's nothing new. It's who we are. It's what we do. And that showed itself today. So I'm really proud of them.
Guys, Joe's the GOAT. Go Joe. Go Joe. All right, thanks, Coach. Do you want to